Hi, everybody. Welcome to my show, Angel Guidance by Lisa. I'm Lisa Short, and I am a healer. I'm an intuitive, a medium, and a teacher of all things spirit. And I'm delighted to be here on the A1R radio network and Moonstruck TV. So I just wanted to share with you today some news that I heard, and I've been noticing with a lot of my clients and with just the people I see for healing. And that is that so many people are hurting right now. There's a lot of folks who have a real pain and feeling of anxiety and depression right now. And I'm so concerned for them. And I know that the outer world seems very chaotic and disconnected, and we don't always know what's going to happen next. When we turn on the news, something crazy is going on, and how do we respond to that? And how do we make any sense out of the world these days? It's a real challenge. And I tell my clients who come to me for energy healing, which is something that I love to do for them, that they really need to sit in their own power, and they need to just focus on themselves and turn inward. And sometimes it's a really good idea to shut off that television and turn off the radio and stop paying attention to the news every single day. It gets to be a real habit, especially when you have a phone that is a smartphone and all these notifications are going off and you're like, I've got to check this. What's going on here? Even on Facebook, there's a lot of negativity. So I just want to be a person who reminds you that everything on the outside doesn't have to affect us in our inner world. And so along those lines, I'd also like today to offer you the gift of healing. And this is something that I do with some of my clients, and I do this in conjunction with Reiki sessions. So today, first, I'm going to offer you this gift of healing, and we'll go through that together. And then I'm going to give everyone in the audience abundance readings for the month of November. And these abundance readings are going to help identify where you need to work on blockages that you maybe have put up energetically that are preventing you from receiving your good, or places in your life that you need to shift and move the energy around. Because folks, everything is energy. We're energy. The whole universe is energy. And we can move it and manipulate it and call it in and send it away at will. And we're never stuck, and we're always available for love and for healing. So right now, I'd like you to just sit up in your chair. And if you could put your feet flat on the floor, that would be great. And just, if you want to hold a crystal, like I always have my crystal with me when I give my shows, because it just helps ground me. It also helps tune me into the greater good of the universe. So if you have a crystal and you want to grab that, that would be great. It doesn't matter what kind of crystal, any kind is fine. If you don't have one, no problem. Just sit with your hands on your lap. And so I'd like you to take you through some of the things I do, some of the techniques I use with my healing clients who have been coming to see me for several years and really find peace and lightness and clarity after my sessions. And so, first of all, please accept this healing. And so if you accept healing from me now, just say to yourself, yes, thank you, Lisa, I accept your healing. Okay, so what I want you to do is just sit flat, feet flat on the floor in your chair, back straight, close your eyes, and breathe in. Just breathe in a couple deep breaths and feel your heart expand as you breathe in those breaths. Because you're breathing in the love of the universe, and we're all connected to it. And I want you to feel that connection now. So breathe in deeply. Now, as you're breathing in, and your eyes are closed, I want you to feel the energy in your body move up towards the sky. And if you want to push it up there, that's great. Just feel that breath. Take a hold of that energy in your body. You might feel it in the center of your being, and push it up toward the sky. And now as you exhale, I want you to feel that energy in your body push out into the space around you. just allow it to flow out of you like a big bubble. And it can go into the room, beyond the walls, into the neighborhood, wherever you'd like. Just push it out there. What you're doing is you're expanding your energetic field to allow for a greater healing. So breathe in and push your energy up, and exhale and push your energy out. And now just be relaxed and just sit with your breath. And just breathe in. And now I want you to feel your heartbeat. And I want you to place your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your right hand, and breathe in. And feel your heartbeat and feel that space in your heart. And now take your thoughts that are up in your head and pull them down, move them down into your heart. Because we don't need to be in your head right now. We just want to be in your heart space, because that's where healing takes place. Okay, so you can put your hands down and just relax and be ready to receive. So I'm going to take you through a little guided visualization. I'm going to be talking about someone named Gaia. Gaia is Mother Earth. Gaia is the very presence of the earth. And sometimes she's pictured as a beautiful maiden with flowers in her hair and a very kind and loving face. And so if you want to picture her that way, that's fine. Or you can picture her however you like. She may even come to you and appear to you in her own way, and that's fine. So I'm going to tell you a story and just follow along with me. So Gaia is like a little heartbeat in the center of the earth, way down deep in the center of the earth. And this little egg that she's represented when she's in the middle of the earth pulses just like a heartbeat. It's a beautiful, sparkly white color, and it pulses in and out and in and out. And it beats more firmly, and it's full of healing and light and love. And this egg begins to travel up now through her layers in the middle of the earth, because she's coming up to see you. And so she's going to travel up these layers, and she's moving up through the core, through the layers, up through the crust, and out she goes. And she's moving towards you with love and light. You may feel her warmth as she approaches, because she is the healing of the universe. She is the love of the earth for all her creatures, including us. And she moves now up into the bottoms of your feet. And as she does, you may notice this. You may notice a warmth or a tingling or an expansion. And she's just entering the bottoms of your feet and filling them with love and healing and relaxation. Her light flows into the tips of your toes and into your ankles. And she continues to move up into your knees, up into your legs, and in and around your hips and into the base of your spine. And as she enters the base of your spine, she's moving into the ruby red root chakra that sits in the base of your spine, that connects you with your physical world. And when you feel out of balance, when you feel like you're insecure with where you live or your money, that means your root chakra is a little off balance. And so she's going to help heal that right now. She's moving into the root chakra and filling it with her light. And now she's beginning to move up further still, up into your lower abdomen and into the sacral chakra. And the sacral chakra is a beautiful tangerine orange color. And as she flows into your sacral chakra, she releases her loving presence. And your sacral chakra is connecting you to your ancestors and your lineage. And sometimes we have heavy burdens we carry from our ancestors. Sometimes they pass along beliefs that don't serve us in where we are in life now. And so she's sending healing back in time to your ancestors. She's sending them love and releasing you from those beliefs that don't serve you anymore. And now it unfolds your sacral chakra, so it's a beautiful orange flower. And she continues to move up into the middle of your body. You may feel her enter the very core center of your being, just below your rib cage. And there she enters your solar plexus chakra. And the solar plexus is so beautiful. It shines like the sun. It's a bright yellow. And as she enters it, she infuses your solar plexus with her power, with her will and her determination, because that's where you have your power. That's where you get your will and your determination and your drive to move through life. And if you're feeling like you're stuck in glue, if you're feeling like you just can't move one more day, she's going to help remove that. She's going to release that because she's filling it with her light and pushing out any doubts that you can't go on, because you can. And now Gaia moves up further still into the center of your chest and into your heart chakra. And it may surprise you to know that your heart chakra is actually a beautiful emerald green color, because emerald green is the color of healing and love and light and nature. And as she enters your heart chakra, she comes as a mother, tenderly caressing her child's cheek, easing the pain, soothing the suffering that you may be feeling, eliminating the hurts, releasing those walls that you've put up to protect your heart. Because as she fills your heart with love, there is no room for hurt. It's just gone. And now Gaia continues to move up into your throat. And your throat chakra is a beautiful light blue color. And your throat chakra allows you to express your boundaries and where you draw the line with people and what you allow them to do and how you allow them to treat you. It's where you speak your truth. And if you're feeling like you can't do that right now, she's going to help you. And she's sending you love, and she's filling your light blue throat chakra with strength to speak your truth. And now she continues to move up into the middle of your head, just behind the middle of your eyebrows. And she's entering your third eye chakra. And as she enters your third eye chakra, she is infusing it with clarity. She's infusing it with light. And the third eye chakra is wiped clean so that you can vision your future, so that you can see clairvoyantly what you need to do in life, where you need to head, what you need to do to move forward. And now she continues to move up into the crown chakra, which is just out of the top of your head. And as she moves up out of the crown chakra, she infuses the violet light of the crown chakra with healing and openness. And because the crown chakra allows you to hear your higher guidance clearly, she infuses this with her own power so that there is no fear and mistrust in what you hear from your crown, from your higher self. And now she moves up further still, as high as you can see above your head. And she sees and embraces your higher self, which is the perfect soul part of your life. This is the self that has no fear. This is the self that is loving toward all parts of you. And she hugs your higher self, and you breathe a sigh of relief because you are so grateful that she is healing and giving you love and light. Now, I want you to just breathe in a couple more times and be grateful and thank her for coming in and securing your chakras with her peace and her power. And now I want you to just relax and breathe in and bring your energy back to its normal resting place around your body. Breathe in and feel yourself coming back to the physical. And as you do, you will notice as you open your eyes that you see a clarity, you see with clarity, you feel a peace and a lightness. Your chakras have been attuned, and restored in balance. And I hope this blesses you and you're able to go through your day, your week, and your month with clarity and peace. Okay, I'm going to do our readings now for the month of November, and these are the abundance readings. So what I'd like you to do is select a letter, A, B, or C. And when you select this letter, I want you to hold it in your mind and not change it. And I'm just going to draw cards for you for the month of November. And it's going to let you know what you need to work on to manifest abundance and rebalance. Okay, so I do need to put my glasses on for this one. So I'm going to start here. And I have this wonderful deck. It's a fairy deck. It's so beautiful. I'm just going to draw a card from that for letter A. Okay, life experience. So this one says to let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. Are you holding on to things that don't work for you? Are there things happening in your life that are outdated and outworn, like old clothes? Maybe you should clear out your house. Maybe you should go through the closets and see what doesn't serve you anymore. And while you're at it, go through your mind and see what thoughts don't serve you anymore and release them. The other thing you need to do for letter A is to start thinking about why you're grateful, because that's going to actually call in the energy of receiving. And when you call in the energy of receiving, that's going to also call in your abundance. All right. And then the next card. Okay, this is all about what I said for the first card, surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. So this says, and I'll actually read this to you because it's very important. If it came up twice, that means this is a true message for you. Let go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past. Then you can own your power and soar in your life. We often hold on to these ideas from the past that don't serve us, things maybe we feel bad about or guilty about, maybe things that other people have done to us and we can't see past that and see their true selves, and it affects us. And so just know the past is just that, it's the past. And there's no reason why you have to hold on to it. Let it go. Write it out. Write it out as a letter to yourself and forgive yourself for those things, and then tear up that letter and throw it away and know that it is done. Okay, next card, the last card for letter A. This one is take responsibility for your actions. So you just want to look at your life and be sure that as you are going through life, you are owning what you do. When we try to get out of something, like tell little white lies or just sort of try to avoid issues, it's really not serving us. All it's doing is just repeating those same cycles, because guess what? The universe repeats things until we get them. So take a look at that. See what you need to do. All right. Thanks so much. Letter A. Letter B, this is for you. Letter B, this is your first card. Okay. Let's see here. Letter B. Oh, okay. This is the star. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains, happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. So the star is about your confidence. The star is about what you own on the inside and the power it brings to you. So you want to definitely sing your own praises, and you want to understand that you create your own life from inside. It's not coming from outside. Okay, next one. This is for letter B. Another one, write your gratitudes. I think a lot of times when we get things that work for us in life, we forget to be thankful for them. Also, when things aren't working for us, we don't think we should be grateful. But I think that's the most important time to actually sit and examine what makes us grateful. And then that will bring us more things to actually be grateful for, even if it's just opening your eyes in the morning or taking a breath and being able to walk. Those are things to be grateful for if you can't think of anything else. Okay, next one. Okay, this one is surrender stress. Okay, So surrendering stress is so important. Stress is a killer. Stress will cause physical problems in the body, conditions of the heart, cause stress, depression, anxiety, etc. So it's really important to release that. And a way you can do that is to ground yourself. And so when you ground yourself, you want to take a walk outside and you want to just allow nature to heal you. And that is always a good way to do it. You don't even have to walk outside if it's bad weather. Right now, here in this area, we're expecting snow already. So, may not be conducive for taking a walk, but you can also just sit in a chair, feet flat on the floor, and send roots down from your root chakra in the base of your spine, all the way down out the bottom of your feet, deep into the earth, and let it connect. And when you do that, you're also grounding yourself. Just like the meditation we did with Gaia, she helped ground you as well. You can call in her. So that would be a way to surrender your stress. All right. And the last one for card B, excuse me, person B, and they keep falling. That should be a sign. Kind of a new deck. Sometimes they get sticky. Okay. All right. This one is feel joy in all you do. So sometimes it's kind of a challenge to be joyful when we're mopping the floor or when we have to do the dishes or when we're just dealing with daily life. But you know, when we feel joy in what we do, things go faster, things go more smoothly, and we call in other reasons to be joyful. Someone put it this way, and I recently heard this: make every moment sacred. And that means if we look at every moment in life, even if it's like the weather changing to bad and it's not going to be conducive for driving and we want to complain about it, that just really is not living in joy. That's not making the moment sacred. But if we can allow, if we can accept that this weather change is a sacred thing, it's just a pattern, it's something we're able to notice, it's something that we can live with and we can move on from. That's what I mean by making the moment sacred. Allow it, be peaceful with it. It's all good. Nothing is going to be so detrimental that we have to get upset about it and become stuck in a negative energy or a rut. Okay, so now we're ready for C. And the first card for letter C is this. The Dreamer. Okay, so this one is about trusting yourself. And when you trust yourself, you are able to move forward in life without doubts. Trusting yourself comes from listening to your higher self, feeling in your heart what is true for you, going forward in life, understanding, and you listening to your intuition. What is your higher self telling you? When you trust yourself, you can walk forward in life with joy. And that's a wonderful place to be. Okay, next card. For the person who chose C. All right. Have the courage to ask for help and accept it. So many times people think if they ask for help that it's a sign of weakness. And it's really not. Really, it's a sign of intelligence, because when we ask for help, we are stepping forward in courage that someone will come forward and meet us. Now, if we're not asking for help from specific people, we can ask for help from our angels and our guides in the universe. And when we do that, we are initiating kind of like a telephone line, and they are going to respond to us. We must ask for help. They're not going to interfere. We have free will. So when you ask for help from your angels and your guides, know that they're going to answer you. It's up to you to receive the information. They may give you signs in subtle ways that they're working with you. It's going to be done on the timeline that's best for you. So if you ask for help and you're not seeing it immediately, that doesn't mean the answer's not coming. It just means you need to have a little patience, and you need to understand that things work out for your highest good and perfect timing always. It's a law of the universe. Okay, third card. Surrender the idea that you can fix someone. So many times in relationships or with anyone, professional, personal, we think if someone would just do it this way, everything would be fine. Things would go more smoothly for me. And that's not the case. Everyone has their own path, everyone walks their own walk. And we cannot have any control over other people. The only control we have is over ourselves. All right, last card. Journey within. So, journey within means you may need to make a pointed effort to sit in awareness, to sit by yourself, breathe in, kind of like we did with this meditation earlier, and just go within your mind and listen for answers. Your inner world is going to guide you. Your answers do not come from the outside. No matter how hard we will look, they are not going to come from other people. You need to listen to your higher guidance and your inner self. So what I want you to do is sit in awareness or meditation. 5 minutes a day would be great. Start with that. See where it gets you. Trust the information that comes. Write it down. See if you see a pattern over the long term. Well, I hope you enjoyed the abundance readings for November, and I really enjoyed giving you the healing with Gaia today. If you have any questions, please message me at Pure Love Energy on Facebook or Angel Guidance by Lisa on Instagram. I really hope you all have a wonderful Halloween and a beautiful start to November. I'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.